Yashodanandana Janarandana Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavallabha Srivardhani Gopi Janavallabha Srivardhani Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Munashira Vanata Damodara Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Rama, Hare Paramahamsa Parivajakacarya Astutarasata Sri Srimati Divangras ISKCON Founder Acharya Jagadguru Esi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Stutra Sita Simadhi Vaingrist Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki Jai Anand Gauri Vaishnavas ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridasa Kura ki Jai Prams Guru Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Giridhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki Jai Vrindavan Dham ki Jai Mathura ki Jai Navadvip Mayapur Dham ki Jai Jagannath Puri Dham ki Jai Jamuna Mai ki Jai Ganges Mai ki Jai Tulasi Devi ki Jai Bhakti Devi ki Jai Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glory to Shishi Guru Shri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padya Krishna Vita Devata Chitta Sham Namaste Krishna Paravara Shitana Gaura Karuna Sati Bhakti Chitana Narayanu Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayak Nashta Praesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhagavati Uttama Suke Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Agyana Timirandasya Gyanandana Salakaya Chakshulam Malitam Jena Tashmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Bandeham Sri Gurun Sri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakham Vitam Scha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopi Sai Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Prisavana Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakalpatarudhyascha Kripaha Sandhuvyaye Vacha Patitanam Pavanivyo Vaishnavivyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. We continue our reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 11, Text 8 to 12. So today we are looking at Santosa Samadrik Seva Gramye Ho Parama Sanayi Nirinam Viparyaye Hiksha Monam Atma Vimarasanam. Where we are now. Santosha, proper translated it, being satisfied with that which is available without severe endeavor. Samadrik Sheva, rendering service to saintly persons who make no distinctions between one living being and another, and who see every living being as a spirit soul. And then he quoted this from Bhagavad Gita, Pandita Sama Darshina. Pandita Sama Darshina. So the item we are looking at today is Samadrik Seva. Samadrik Seva. Samadrik Seva means what? Rendering service to saintly persons who make no distinctions. So there is qualification here. Saintly persons who make no distinctions between one living being and another, and who see every living being as a spirit soul. Pandita Samadarshina. So it is not just rendering service to a saintly person. Prabhupada didn't just say like that. Rendering service to a saintly person. He says saintly person who see no distinction between one living being and another. Pandita Samadarshi. One who sees equally. Vidya Vina Sampande. What is it? Brahmana Gavi Hashtini. Brahmana Gavi Hashtini. Elephant, dog, a dog eater. A dog eater is an outcast. A Brahmana. One who sees the spirit soul in them, you see spirits in each of them, is a Pandita. A Pandita is one who has Samadarsi. He sees equally. He sees equally all living entities. If we want to bring unity in diversity, this is a qualification. There is no question of unity in diversity if we don't see equally. If we are seeing this one and seeing this one, there will be diversity, not unity. That is sure, and that is what is going on. What is going on is that diversity is going on, but no unity. We can have seminars, which is happening. A lot of seminars, you can have big banners, you can make very big banner, make it very bold. Unity in diversity, we can do that. But diversity will continue, but no unity. For us to have unity in diversity, it must be Pandita, who has equal vision. That's how Prabhupada translated. Samadrik Seva. Rendering service to saintly persons who make no distinction between one living being and another, and who see every living being as a spirit soul. So, will allow a dog to enter the altar? Am I seeing a question in your life?
No.
Why not? It's not a spirit soul. Is it not a spirit soul? So a dog should go to the altar. Yeah? A mad person should go to the altar.
No.
It's a spirit soul. So you are making offense. A mad person can go to the altar. A dog can go to the altar. It's a spirit soul. You know what? I'm asking you a question. Now you speak. Speak now. I'm asking you a question. Why? It's an offense. Someone does see. Someone does see. You're not saying equally. You're not saying equally.
There must be discrimination.
What is the discrimination? Then you're not seeing this soul. Tell me, I want to hear.
At the soul level, they may be the same, but bodily now.
It's unclean.
Thank you. Equal vision does not mean that, like Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, he has a Harijana society. Harijan. We are all Harijanas. Yeah, we are all the same. Therefore, a mad person can do his Harijan. You can go to the altar. You can go to your kitchen and cook something. The mad person go to the kitchen to cook. What's he going to do there? Yeah? You burn the kitchen down. Right? You go there, throw all the deities down and laugh at you. And like you say, why not peaceful? Why are you worried? Oh, you're not advanced. No, someone does see equally does not mean the body. It means the soul. Not the body, the soul. So, a mad person cannot go to the altar because he's not in a good state of consciousness. Yes, we have to see that it's a spirit soul. Yes, we should see it's a spirit soul. But activities are designated to particular people according to the mode of nature. That's why Krishna created Chaturvarnyam Maya Shrishtam Guna Karma Vibhagas. So Krishna created this according to our activities, according to the mode that governs us. So a person who is governed by mode of ignorance should not do the service meant for Brahmanas. Right? So it will not function properly. So this will be clear. Don't create unnecessary Harijana here. It will not work. It's not. A saintly person will see in all species of life the soul, and he will identify with them according to their nature and treat them as a spirit soul. Yes, let's hear from saintly persons who have better vision. Render a service of saintly persons who does not see distinction between living entities. In a society wherein spiritual values are the norm and spiritual advancement the goal, the saints who represent these principles are highly respected and the object of service for everyone. For this reason, Varnashram holds service to saintly persons as a core value. Varnashram holds service to saintly persons as a core value. While such a practice is applicable to all Varnas and Ashramas, it is said that Grihasthas have a special responsibility in this regard. It is general for all ashrama, the Varanas and ashrama, it is all, but particularly the Grihasthas has, yes. Amongst the many kinds of saintly persons, Narada emphasizes those who are samadrik, which Srila Prabhupada translated as saintly persons who make no distinction between one living being and another, and who see every living being as a spirit soul. This is very, very significant. And among such sadhus, Vaishnavas are more special still, for they recognize that all souls are servants to Krishna, in theory. And among Vaishnavas, this is in theory. From my practical experience, 90% of our devotees are still on the bodily platform. We see you according to your body. And we identify with you according to body. Although this is a consciousness that we should develop, it does not mean that all of us have developed this quality to this level. We still have to raise our standard. We should have to raise our standard to come to this stage. Among such sadhus, Vaishnavas are more special still, for they recognize that all souls are servants to Krishna. If I really see you as a spirit soul, servant to Krishna, will I abuse you?
No.
Will I exploit you? Will I misuse anything? So in theory, we say that all Vaishnavas, we should be like this. That is why we are saying that we should raise our standard to come to this level of seeing all living entities as spirit souls, servant of Krishna. We are all servant of Krishna. There will be respect. If I see you as a spirit soul, there will be natural respect. And wherever there is respect, there cannot be otherwise mistreatment. Like seeing you as my property as you abuse when I like. It will not happen. There will be natural respect. This chapter will center around service to Vaishnavas, although the general principle applies to other holy men and women. Scriptures emphasize that service to and association with Vaishnavas is not just a religious duty, but a choice spiritual practice that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu places on par with chanting Hare Krishna and hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. You understand? Scripture emphasizes that service to an association with Vaishnavas is not just a religious duty. It is more than religious duty, but a choice spiritual practice that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu places on par, equal level with chanting Hare Krishna and hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. How did he call it? Vaishnava Seva. Vaishnava Seva. Service to Vaishnava. Namruchi, Vaishnava Seva, and the main one, the three. remember? Do you remember? Namruchi, Vaishnava Seva, and I forgot the name. Yes. Three things Chaitanya recommended in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Service to devotees, chanting the holy name, and
Reading Srimad
I forgot. Those devotees of faith naturally seek out service to Vaishnavas, and in that way their material and spiritual advancement is assured. If you render service to Vaishnavas, success in our spiritual life is assured that you will get it. Yes. Service to Vaishnavas is of such eminence that the Lord considers it to precede and excel even service to Him. Srila Prabhupada would often cite the following verse to make this crucial point. Aradhananam sarvesam Vishnu aradhanam param tasmat parataram devi tadhyanam samarchanam. My dear Devi, although the Vedas recommend worship of demigods, the worship of Lord Vishnu is topmost. However, above the worship of Vishnu is the rendering of service to Vaishnavas who are related to Lord Vishnu. So yes, to render service to Vaishnavas has 4 principles. How many? 4 principles. There are 4 principles of service of Vaishnavas. One is reception. That is why I say this is particularly to householders. How you receive the devotees in your house, very important. It's a very big science, and once you know it, otherwise it is very dangerous. To receive sadhu in the house is very dangerous if it is misused. Just like if a medicine is misused, how is it? Dangerous. It is not that the medicine is dangerous, but the misuse is dangerous. Similarly, if you don't know the principle of receiving Vaishnavas in the house, it becomes dangerous. The purpose is to get elevated. Yudhishthira Maharaj has requested Narada Muni to speak. How can we who stays in a house make advancement? The Vanachari, Vanabrahmacharis, and the Vanaprasthas and the Sannyasis are making advancement. How can we householders make advancement? And Narada Muni started to speak. He has been speaking since after this chapter 11. He has been speaking. And so he will continue to his 15th chapter. The 15th chapter is the last chapter for 7th canto. I just treated it for some devotees. So Narada Muni is speaking. He has visited Yudhishthira Maharaj, so he's questioning him. What is the science of making advancement? Narada Muni requested, invite sadhus to come to the house and serve them nicely and hear Krishna Katha from them. But we have observed that devotees, when invite other devotees to the house to speak, they will not hear. They are not there in the class, they are not there in the kirtan. What are they doing? They are cooking in the kitchen. You know the thing. So what have you done? Yes, Vaishnavas are very, very merciful, very kind. We want others first, but this is a misuse of others first. Understand? Philosophical misunderstanding or devotional misunderstanding. So, some years ago, I started telling devotees, if you want me to come to the house, finish your cooking before I come there. So when I come, you should be there. In the kirtan, you should be there for class. I started doing that. And one family I went, I tried, I didn't succeed. I tried. I was calling Prabhu, come here. Prabhu, come here. They didn't come. Even though I was shouting in the class, still they didn't come. So what is the purpose of inviting people to come to the class? Are we not eating in our respective houses? Huh? Eating is the main thing. It is part of the game. It is part of the services. But we have to do the first thing first. We are jumping to the last one without doing the necessary thing. Very busy cooking in the kitchen and not hearing the kirtan, not participating in kirtan, not participating in the lecture. I want to see that you Swami, you eat. Oh, Swami, you're not eating. Why? Why are you not eating? Oh, you don't like me. I like you if you hear. If you hear and participate in kirtan, that is likeness. We are very concerned about the Swami eating, but we are not concerned about hearing from the Swami. That is wrong. We should hear. So there are 4 principles for receiving devotees, Vaishnavas in the house. 1 is reception. How we receive them. The principle is how to go outside and bring them inside. That is reception. In one place I went to the house. So the household responsible for that particular house, they came outside and they want to wash their feet outside. I said, I'm sorry. If you don't want me to come to the house and contaminated, so I want to wash my dirty feet here, then I will not go to the house. There's no need. And it's not an offense for me. I can go back from here. If you want to wash the feet, then do it inside your house. If there's no need, don't bother. And if you feel I'm contaminating your house, I can go back from here. Krishna washed their feet outside or inside the house? Sudama visited Krishna. Where did he wash their feet? Outside. Huh? So where do we get that from? From which scripture? Which scripture? It's an offense. But the Mune's lotus feet was washed where? Outside? No, you did somebody wash his feet outside or inside? Krishna himself, he washed the Mune's feet also. Not only Sudan. He washed the Mune's son also. Yes, the Muni wanted to see how he's dealing with it. He wanted to sit and ask, how is he doing with that? Let me go and see. He went. Krishna washed his feet. 3 places, the 4th one he ran away. He was getting too much, he ran away. But Krishna was not tired, he was tired, so he ran away. Yes, this is the principle we should follow. Reception. Reception. Another place also I went, the devotees were all sitting, but no place for the sannyas to sit. They were sitting there, they are drinking and talking and conversing. But there's no place for them to sit. I'm just looking at all the everybody, I'm just laughing. What is happening? Deception. And then I went to another place. She was feeding devotees. And one devotee said, Mataji, it's too much, you have eaten too much. They say, no for you. They say, no for you. How many people are coming? I just closed my face because the purpose of inviting devotees to the house have been destroyed. Just by that, have been destroyed. If you invite a sadhu or Vaishnavas to the house, in the beginning we mentioned that it is dangerous if you don't follow the principle. This is the danger. Not making those who have come happy in leaving your house, it is dangerous. Someone leaves your house with anger, means he has dropped anger in your house. Is that what you invited? It's risky. It's risky. While we are taking a very strong medicine to cure disease, we should also be aware that if we take overdose or misuse the medicine, it will also affect you seriously, negatively. So while association with the sadhu is very important, it helps us in making advancement. Our spiritual advancement depends on association with sadhu and rendering service. Mahat Seva Dwaram Mahu Muktes. Mahat Seva is Dwaram. Service to pure devotees is what? Open door, widely open door for liberation. But if you make mistake, it will close the gate of liberation. So it should be understood. Reception and respect. Second is respect. Respect. Respect is to have a place to sit. Like I said, I want a place. That was in Brazil. No place for Swami to sit. But others are all seated. They are all seated and they're drinking juice and talking. But a person who is invited to come and speak, there's no place for him to sit. Very dangerous. No respect. So the second is respect. Respect. According to the respect given to the sadhu, and the respect should be given to according to his level. If you don't know the level, it's also dangerous. If you mistake a rope for a snake, or a snake for a rope, it is both are dangerous. If you mistake a snake for a rope, you'll be beaten. If you mistake a rope for a snake, you are necessarily fearful. But are not bona fide. You should know what is a snake or you know what is a rope. Well, we don't know that because of darkness, ignorance. Therefore, we should ask those who know to guide us. We should ask those who know to guide us. So we have looked at how many things?
2. Reception, respect.
Not 2. Reception, respect. Okay, 2. Reception and respect. Then association. Association. Association, we should sit there and hear. That's association. We should sit and hear. He has come, he has been invited to come and speak to us. So we should hear. So if you are cooking in the whole kitchen, you didn't hear, what is that?
No association.
You have no association. There's no association. You're not doing the kirtan, you're not doing the lecture. Then you only bring Prasadam to come and laugh at his face to eat. Did he tell you he's a hungry man? Huh? You have nothing to eat in the house, so you have to come and eat in the house. He has come to speak. So the Bhakti Society was invited. The king invited, so he went. But the Mayavadis have arranged that he's not allowing him to speak. Because if he speaks, he's going to insult all of them, Mayavadis who are there, and become useless. So the instigators said, please don't allow him to speak here. So before he came, they were all speaking. And when they finished speaking, everything was closed. So he got up and started going. The king came up to him, Maharaj, come and eat. I said, I'm not qualified to eat in your house. No, please. You're a sadhu. I'm not qualified to eat in your house because I didn't do my duty. My duty is to speak. I didn't speak, therefore I'm not qualified to eat in your house. What is my qualification to eat in your house? I must do my duty. Otherwise, it is a crime. You're simply a cheater. His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj was speaking to all his God brothers and God sisters who were coming to see him before he disappeared. And one of the Swami, where the Swami is, Gurudev told him, you are a Swami. Your duty is not to go to temples or householders' house and eat and just go away. That is not your duty. Your duty is make your presence felt by the quality of Krishna consciousness, the quality of your association given to give to the people that you are visiting. That's his one. So he was telling me in Mumbai. So when we met in Mumbai, he would say, come. I go there, me a message. So he told me this. Since I never forget it. I will not do what he told me. I never forget it. It's always in my head. A sannyasi must do his duty before you can accept. You take charity, you take food there without educating the household. You're not speaking Krishna Katha, you're contaminated. You're not qualified to take any donations or food in the house. You must speak. So association is very important. We must associate. And Prabhupada said the essence of association is to hear. So hear. That's the essence of association. And the last one is service. The last one is service. So we have reception, we have respect, we have association, and we have service. Service. This is another important point. Service. Service. Service should be rendered with the purpose of giving the person satisfaction. Yesterday we talked about satisfying Krishna requires satisfying Krishna's servant, the representative. So you have to serve them to their satisfaction. To serve them to their satisfaction requires selflessness. If we are not selfless, we cannot serve nicely. We cannot do ourselves nicely if we are not selfless. To be contaminated. Yes, and the discriminating householders who render these kinds of service according to Vaishnavas' level of advancement, which means increasingly elaborate service to the third, second, and first class devotees. If one lacks the discrimination to distinguish the relative spiritual strength of Vaishnavas, then one should worship all devotees equally and according to one's full ability. Alright? Hare Krishna. We'll continue from there.
That last sentence, that if you do not know the distinction, you should
If
not
you don't know the level of this for sadhu, if you don't know the level of advancement, then just treat him nicely as you can do to all others. Otherwise, if you give less service to a highly advanced person, you're in trouble. If you mistake, is this happening? It is happening regularly. I'm saying, I see this regularly. Sadhus is neglected, and they respect who is very, very gene or lower, because he has the same body like me. Right? It's a big problem. We see this regularly. It's risky. Better to be universal. Treat the best you can. Just the best you can, just do that all. Since you don't know their different levels, do the best you can. Only those who are fortunate to have the vision can know, okay, this is Uttam Bhakta, let me treat him like this. This is Kanista, let me treat him like this. This is Madhyam, let him treat like this. But if you don't know, treat all equally. Right? Make sense?
Yes. So really,
In terms of receptions,
Yes, reception.
sometimes it happens that some inauspicious things happen. Like, for example, the devotee are invited and from an interaction, maybe some kind of misbehavior or something like this. How do we react in the sense of, should we still say, okay, this is a devotee that's come and overlook it, or how do we address it actually?
If the so-called sadhu misbehave, we can gently request him or her to go. Wait, respect, you can go. Yeah, you can go. You don't have to keep the person. Yes. I did some time back. Yes. And this person is one of the devotees that helped me in my Krishna consciousness. So he reinitiated some God brothers. And I was very angry. So I asked him to show me in the scripture where there is a reinitiation for someone's guru that has not fallen. And did you take permission also from him? Can you show me any scripture that said that? I was angry. And that was my service for him. Can you show me where any scripture that says that you reinitiate someone's disciple without the person's permission? They are reinitiating the person, someone's disciple, not a disciple, someone's disciple. The guru is there. Did you take permission from that? Why is that permitted? Can you justify it? Say, excuse me, can I stay here for? I say, no, you cannot stay here. Because staying here, you make plan to reinitiate also those who are here. You have done that, they will do it here. So I cannot allow it. So yes. So yeah, I didn't allow him to stay. That's sick. In that situation, I said, no, you can't stay here. So he left. Yes.
I wanted to ask, in a situation whereby you have a lot of devotees coming in, like And then we find out that this concept about washing the feet is always very popular. So who exactly
It will be more than Yudhishthira Maharaj. It will be more than Yudhishthira Maharaj, huh? The number of people that came. That was the whole universe. You know that? You don't know that? That was the whole universe. You think it was just a small India you're talking about? It was the whole world that time, not just this. People from all over the world came there. Rajaswaya sacrifice. That's what it means. And he washed all the sadhus. What am I going to wash? I'm not going to wash. They all say this. In the ocean of sadhus, they came. You invited them. You invited them. So you have to make the facility for that. Yeah. Yes, Palapra. Hare Krishna.
What you said about inviting a sadhu and then we are busy cooking and we are not listening.
Yes.
Similar thing was mentioned by, I think, Jesus Christ in the Bible also. That Mary and Martha, Martha invited Jesus Christ to her home and then she was busy, distracted, doing so many things. But Mary, the sister, was with Jesus listening, and then the other one complained. Jesus said, you are just distracted by doing so many things. This person has chosen the best.
Yeah.
So you cannot take it from her. But Maharaj, how does the person prepare the thing that will be presented to the sadhu? If maybe no that other person to cook, for instance, or maybe juice or whatever.
I told the devotees, I was not just talking to the devotees, we did what is practical. Do all your cooking before we come. Whatever you want to cook, you cook all, then you come. I remember also some years ago, we advised devotees, because we saw from experience that whenever there is festival, many devotees are not chanting. So we devised a means. All devotees must stay in the temple as soon as we finish Mangalarti. Tulsi Puja, everybody must remain in the temple and do japa till. Yeah. And then those who were cooking, I told him, this night, go to the kitchen and arrange everything you're going to cook tomorrow morning. Go this night before you sleep, go and arrange everything. Let it be there. Tomorrow morning, as soon as you finish chanting 6 o'clock, you go inside the kitchen, you cook nicely with peace. Yesterday we talked about personal cooking. Just jump inside the kitchen without planning. Planning means you have arranged yourself, everything, all necessary. The same with Pujari. I told you, yeah, Prana, I told you. You're going to work the deities tomorrow, this night. All the things you're going to use for working the deities tomorrow, arrange all of them and keep them in one place. This is what we used to do. Tomorrow morning you don't have to, what is this? They're all there. You peacefully go and do your service nicely. It is 6 o'clock, you're going to start cooking in the morning. They start looking for what is salt, what is machis, what is rice, what is tomato, what is spices, what is gas. Gas is finished. When you want to start cooking, you will have seen it last night. I made arrangement for the gas to be there. We are not conscious. We are not conscious. Therefore, we cannot do Krishna consciousness. If we want to do Krishna consciousness, we have to be conscious first. That is how being conscious is. We have to prepare ourselves nicely before tomorrow. No anxiety. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Chitai Gaura Premanandi, all glories assembled.
Holiness, Bhakti, Damodara, Swami.